Welcome to a new Monday morning routine. It's Coffee with Strangers with Kelli Lemon.
Hey, what's up? It's Kelli, and welcome to Coffee with Strangers. Today, I'm jamming back to WPA Bakery in Churchill to grab coffee with Sydney Page Lester. Among other things, Sydney owns a wardrobe and personal styling business called Chic Stripes. And since I'm borderline hoarder, naturally, I had to meet this girl. Well, Sydney, thank you. Let's cheers, because that's how you got to start off coffee at WPA Bakery. And thank you for having coffee with me today. So
thank you for
I got to get my sip in. I feel like I force people to drink coffee. Do you drink coffee?
I do.
Every day?
Every day. Usually 1 cup in the morning, black. Or coconut milk that I order from Thailand, actually. So I'm either really simple, black coffee, or super complicated.
I'm a cream, sugar, the coffee could be added if it needed to be. Tell me, who are you? What do you do in Richmond?
I work for a mental health agency located in Manchester. I also do freelance grant writing for some nonprofits, and then I own my own wardrobe personal styling business, where I do personal styling, wardrobe styling, that kind of thing. I moved to Richmond in 2007. Kind of around the same time I started seeing all these fashion blogs, and I really loved Richmond's sense of personal style and that people would just wear anything.
Yeah.
And it was crazy, but I loved it and kind of got into fashion blogging, and that just basically evolved into what it is today.
Where's home? You said you moved
Home, yes. Yeah. Home is Yorktown, Virginia. So.
I'm a Yorktown girl.
Okay. So if you know Yorktown, then that's good. Not a lot of people do.
What high school did you go to?
Okay, I was homeschooled, so I didn't go to high school.
Okay. Now, being from Tidewater, very military, very, strategic in everything that they do, the way they live, and, the art and culture scene, as much as we want it to grow down there, it doesn't.
Yeah.
So when you are in Richmond and you're thinking about back home, does that contribute to your personal style, or have you developed a whole new sense of style now that you've been in Richmond for a while?
Definitely it's a whole new sense of style, but it's, I guess, a personal evolution.
How hard is it for you, for a stylist, to get people to, number one, understand the value of what you do for people? This is not you just, I'm having fun and playing dress up.
It depends. For some people, they come to you because they don't have time to shop, so they really are like, okay, this is my style, can you shop for me? Then they realize just how easy it is to have someone else do it, and so that's really great. And a lot of people come because they don't necessarily know how to put things together. It's just things they would never think of. So I'll do a lot of things with people, like a style consultation, or just giving them style advice or things to show them how beneficial the service can be.
Walk me through a day if I call you.
One of the first things we would do is we'd really kind of just sit down and say, okay, what do you need? Like, what are you looking for? We try to find things that fit with all aspects of your life. So you don't have separate wardrobes for separate pockets of your life. It's one seamless wardrobe. I love consignment stores. I shop them personally. I shop them for clients as well. And pretty much they're all great in Richmond. But definitely a few go-tos would be the ones in Carytown. So you have Clementine, you have Ashby, Indigo Avenue is there as well. You've got the Hall Tree at the far end of Carytown. Really great ones in the west, and Alice McQueen is relatively new, but they're awesome. Baggio, long-standing designer, consignment store here. Finicky Fox is a great one that I don't think a lot of people know about. They're also in the west end.
I am that difficult person to closet clean for.
You like to hang on to things?
I'm borderline a hoarder, because I just believe it's gonna come back.
If you look at a piece of clothing and it gives you this kind of spark of happiness, this joy when you look at it, when you wear it, then you should keep it. If it doesn't, get rid of it.
My life would have been so much simpler talking to you years ago. Where do you live in Richmond or in the region?
Forest Hill, on the south side.
Okay.
My husband and I rented for a while in the far west end, and we really liked it, but we just never did anything, really. And we liked Short Pump and we liked the area, but we never did anything fun.
What's your weekend look like? Give me a typical weekend and then give me that, we're doing Richmond this weekend.
But we love doing stuff outdoors, so especially since it's gotten nicer outside, we'll do the trail from Browns Island, the Hollywood Cemetery, to the Nickel Bridge, that whole
coming on back,
8-mile loop. But that's really fun. It's just so gorgeous, and you get to see the different areas of the city. I love doing improv comedy. Well, not doing, but going.
Yeah.
I just find that to be the funniest thing in the world. So I love RVA Comedy Coalition or West End Comedy. My brother came up one time, and so we did this whole huge Richmond tour basically, and took him to the farmers market, to the bike trail, and we like rode bikes the whole time, and it was snowing. But we went down to Browns Island, and then we rode up to the War Memorial, and we went to Libby Park and Proper Pie Company, VMFA, and just kind of hit all of these places that we like to go to anyway, because it's fun just to show off the city, and especially the views. So like Libby Hill was fun because we could say this is our city, and you get to see it from up there.
To hear the rest of my interview with Sydney, check out the Coffee with Strangers podcast on iTunes or Stitcher. And take a second to subscribe to this channel on YouTube so you can easily watch new episodes when they drop. And get on over to coffeewithstrangersrva.com and binge watch our previous episodes. Last thing, big thanks to Jenny McQueen of Capture Photography for awesome pictures she's been taking of our guest and me. See you next week.